This video is going to be long as I have many things to cover. So let's start with a sorry that I took this much time to update, as I was preparing for my exams and right now I'm working in an ice cream parlor too, but apart from that I was arranging some novels as well for the upcoming BL series. And so far I have arranged at least 150 novels, in which 13 novels have already been adapted in the upcoming BL series, and let me give you a small list of the novels. Unforgotten Night novel series took a lot of time, as this novel series has at least 10 couples in it, which is a lot, and it literally took me almost a month arranging it, and I still haven't arranged it fully, which is too frustrating. And soon I will give you guys videos on Love Mechanic and Unforgotten Night, and I'm sorry that I'm again late here, but in future I'll try to give you the videos on time. And thank you for being with me so far. So the next thing is that Mr. Unlucky Can Only Kiss is already finished, and as I said before that this series is 90% as same as the manga, so I don't have much to say about it, but I'm unhappy that they deleted 3 kissing scenes. But I enjoyed the series, maybe a little, but I did. Now it's Triage time. So welcome back to the 6th episode of Triage, which was from the 8th loop. And we will start with this, as I said in my previous video that in the novel, they only kissed once or twice, and that was also in the 10th loop. So I was very excited here, and I enjoyed this scene a lot. Next, we see that Mai's mother dies, which was of course out of the novel. And then comes the best part in the novel so far, because here Tin's father calls him and asked him to take care of his friend's son, which is of course none other than Toll. And here Tin finally understood why he is involved in this loop, which I don't want to spoil for now. The next scene is where Tin finds out that Mai is actually cheating on Toll, and after knowing the reason that Mai did this all just to save her mother, I don't hate her, cause I love my ma, and I would have done this too if I was in her position. But the thing I didn't like is that Mai is not like that in the novel at all. She's nice, and she never wanted to harm Toll at all, and I have a twist here which I'll tell you guys in the video, in which I'll explain the novel after the series ends. And the episode ends with Fake Fang's death, which again didn't happen in the novel. Next is the 7th episode, and episodes 7 to 10 was taken from the 9th loop. Tin contacts Toll through Facebook, and tells him that Tolls and their family have been friends, and they met when they were young. After that they had a few conversations for some time. After which Tin visits Toll in his university, saying that his mother sent some face cream for him. But when he sees that this idea is not working, he decided to go to Toll's house. We also see that Toll's father says that Toll is not good at studies, but in the novel Toll is considered the perfect guy, and he is good at studies too. Well, in the novel Tin's ex-girlfriend never appeared, but as much as I remember, his girlfriend wasn't a doctor either. But I love Toll's jealous face here. And as for this scene, well, Tin does get admitted in hospital, but not because he got stabbed with a knife, but because of tiredness, as we all know, that Toll haven't slept since the loop started. This scene, where Tin sacrifices himself to save Toll, is completely different from the novel. What actually happened is that Tin actually gets stabbed by Hart when he was trying to save Toll and Mai. And we all know that Tin dies here. And the last scene is when we all see how much Toll misses Tin. In novel he even takes sleeping pills, thinking maybe he could also go back in time, but that doesn't happen. But at last he does find a way to go back in time. And with that's it, the 9th loop ends here. So in the last loop, it will be Toll who will go back in time. Maybe they will stretch the 9th loop for the 11th episode, or maybe they won't, so if they stretch it to the 11th episode, I won't make a video on that, but if they don't, then I'll surely make a video on that. And I'll try to upload Love Mechanics and Unforgotten Night as soon as possible. And that's it for today. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.